All right, what is up, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute, but I have a good explanation of why I've been gone. As you can see behind me, tufting. I got recently into tufting carpets. I'm gonna put some of the other carpets that I've made here. Yeah, to the people who already know what tufting is, you're probably already tired of it and have moved on to something else that interests your fancy. But to the people who haven't, such as myself, tufting. It's pretty satisfying, and as a new beginner, there's still a lot to learn. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna show y'all today. I'm gonna show y'all what process that I'm at, and one of the carpets I'm gonna do for a client. So let's get into it. For the people who are watching the shorts, those are the plastic pieces to the tufting gun. So client today, he wants the New York Yankees logo, so that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be essentially white and the darkish blue that I have. Yeah, I'm not really gonna do a lot of talking like in the actual video. I'm gonna do like a voiceover. So yeah, we're just gonna hit that outline, and then I'm gonna get to explaining why. There's been a lot of inconsistencies and postponements and shit like that. But let's get to it, dude. First things first, we gotta oil this baby up and unpackage our brand new rethreader thing. So you really want to get it on like these rails, this top and bottom rail, and then these four, I should say, these four like ball joint looking things. So we're just gonna little healthy little drip on all these. Fantastic. Now we're gonna grab the two colors, which are this blue right here, and y'all gonna come with me for a second. I'm gonna grab some white. We're gonna try to use like these smaller ones. So like pure white. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to do. Whoa. Ain't nothing left to do. Whoa. Whatever that saying is.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Still fast as fuck, boy. Come get some.
We're gonna start with the white, because I feel like that's gonna be a little bit more time consuming. I kind of can just like blast all the blue up in here, while the white is gonna take a little bit more of the time. So we're gonna start with the white, and before we do that, we are gonna unpackage our new 3-in-1 needle threader here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, this feels like the cheapest piece of plastic I could have got. Anywho, so you can grab your gun, and then you see this like hole right there. This hole like right on the top of this. We have to thread it through this hole, and then we're gonna pull it through the top. Boop. And then if you do it like me, you're gonna forget one crucial step, which is putting it through this this guide right here. We're gonna throw this white on the bottom and get to tufting. So I'm gonna shut my. All right, voiceover Z here. So it's been a considerable amount of time since I've seen y'all. So appreciate everybody who's been sticking through, and I still got their post notifications on for when the new video is gonna upload like this. But yeah, I've recently just got a full-time job at a auto parts store, and alongside that, I have picked up a mechanic business alongside the carpet making business you are currently watching right now. Each one of the businesses is doing pretty slow on its own, but cumulatively, I'm doing way better than I was when I first started. There's a lot of extra income coming in, and I'm close to be able to afford a car and some more recording equipment and things of that nature to make everything more enjoyable for you and just streamline the process as a whole. So I don't want to feel like I'm neglecting you guys, but there's just a whole lot of personal growth that had to have been done first for me to be able to step in front of a camera and just giving you my genuine self instead of having to put on a facade or XYZ. Just learning how to not give a fuck, basically. All right, you cookie. We just gotta do the rest of this N and half of this Y, and then the Yankees at the bottom, and we're good. Then we can start on the blue. Let's get it. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I genuinely want to do for you people, and I'm just trying to get everything lined up behind the scenes so I can actually do it in a timely manner without there being like 4-month gaps between videos. Okay, so the whole thing's officially outlined. That is a brighter white. Didn't realize that. That part's a little dark. We'll fix that. The whole outline is done, so we are essentially gonna start filling it in with whatever white I have. So let's get it. It kind of looks like a jersey already with those lines going. So don't quote me on this, but we're gonna aim for about a video a week or every 2 weeks, something that's very feasible, you know, because I have to fit filming, editing, and everything else inside of the schedule of everything else. So I'm gonna make it a higher priority, but just try to get something out that I actually enjoy making, and not just do something for the algorithm. You know, I just want to do something that I genuinely enjoy doing, and something that you genuinely, watch. Put some effort into it. You know what I mean? Okay, I've been working on this for like 2 hours now. Break time.
A little while later.
I'm just looking forward to the things that I have planned for this coming year. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen, but I have a good idea that something's gonna happen. Whether it be a new series, new interaction that I come across, new video collabs, new this, new that, new avenues. I'm just looking forward to any opportunity and every new open door. All right, so it's essentially done. I'll probably do a little extra off camera, but that's essentially it. The letters are filled in, and the center, and the bottom ones. Boom. Obviously, it's a little rough right now, but that's it. I ran out of the white, so I made the executive decision of going with like a baseball kind of like jersey color. Love it. Yep, so with that being done, I think we're gonna call it a day here. And after a solid 10-hour shift and being mentally drained, I decided to flip on the camera. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a minute to talk to you guys. This year so far has already been way better than the start of last year, and I've had way more opportunities to build myself and connect with others than I have pretty much in my entire life, and I'm trying to capitalize on it as much as possible, and kind of just enjoy the moment, because a lot of people nowadays are worried about what they should be doing, and when are they going to do it, and what are you doing in the next 5 years, and none of us are really worried about what we're doing right now. Like at this very moment, you're watching this video, and who knows what else you could be doing. Could be multitasking, but a lot of this time is being wasted looking forward to things that are not accomplished yet, instead of focusing on what we're going to do to accomplish them now. Like, focus on the things that you can do now, instead of worrying and procrastinating and like analysis paralyzing yourself all the time. Just get that out there and do it, because at the end of the day, people are gonna, they're just gonna forget. They're just not gonna care. XYZ. It could be a whole number of things that could happen because of that. But the most important part is that you did it. Who gives a fuck if something was trash in 20, 50 years, 100 years, 300 years, 1,000 million years? Nobody is gonna remember. Who gives a fuck? So just genuinely just be who you are, man. I mean, if people judge you for who you are, then who gives a fuck, dude? They're not gonna remember you, and a lot of these interaction nowadays is just really hostile, and I feel like it's just us really like lashing out at each other because we're seeking something more deeper. We're seeking that sense of connection, but as a society, we don't know how to interact anymore. All right, day 3. Working on the Yankees carpet. We got your boy Just Esborn here.
What's up, brother? How are you? My boy is gonna be a future pro carpet artist. It's gonna be his Instagram handle.
For sure. So if you saw the last clip, we're almost finished. I just got to finish up this Y right here that looks like complete dog shit. So we fixed up this K off camera, but this Y right here is looking a bit thin, so we're gonna fix that. I unfortunately have run out of the specific white that it is, so I'm just gonna have to improvise with what I have. But we're just gonna send it, dude.
It's gonna come out good, bro. Just fix that Y up.
Send it.
That circle over there.
Were you talking shit over here, dude?
Off retainer out.
Alright, now that I've fixed any major problems, we're going to go ahead and glue the back using 6700 indoor-outdoor carpet adhesive, and I just used a mortar trowel to just spackle that stuff on, and we're going to give it a good 45 minutes to dry. Alright, so now that we've got scissors, we're going to start cutting this thing out. Just, start from anywhere. Okay, so when you're cutting your monk's cloth, you want to leave about a ½ inch to an inch of extra material on the perimeter of the carpet, because essentially the glue is the only thing holding the carpet together right now. So by hot gluing the edges, you are adding structure and stability to the carpet while preventing it from unraveling. And for the backing, I just use the most common Amazon backing that there is. Kind of looks like there's a little flower and there's silicone beads all over the back of it. So it comes in like a 80 by 40 foot strip or whatever, a roll, and you just kind of cut out whatever you need. So I cut out a circle, and then the adhesive that I use is super trim adhesive. I try to get the industrial grade if I can, and it's really messy stuff. So make sure you clean the nozzle off well and are using something to cover the floor on which you are working. Something like cardboard that I have there. And when it comes to putting on this backing material, I sometimes roll it on, I sometimes just throw it on and flatten it out. It really depends on how the carpet is cooperating at the moment. So this one I tried to roll it on, and then I figured, yeah, it's probably not going to roll on the best. So I just threw it on there, kind of evened out all the edges, and started from the middle, flattening outwards. You got to stretch it a little bit, and the adhesive helps with keeping it in place essentially, but you gotta try to stretch it out while the adhesive dries. Alright, so now that we're done with all that stuff, we're gonna sew a piece of yarn through probably roughly around here and this spot around here, because the client wants to be able to hang it on the wall, which is, perfect. Carpet or wall piece. I'm thinking about making a couple wall pieces myself. So, I'm gonna put y'all down for a sec. And then let's start this thing, dude. See if I can do it through the camera finder here. I'm gonna focus. No, okay, I can't do it through it. We gotta look around the camera. We'll try to keep it at least in frame here, buddy. Okay, it's lit. So we're gonna take considerable amount of this. Okay, so we changed the spot a little bit because it just looks more even that way. So we went through the center of this O right here, popped through the back. We're gonna do something like this, so it's able to, have some tension. And I put four through. That should be more than enough. We're gonna tie all these off individually, and then tie these all off individually, so you don't get like, any low spots or anything like that. It looks all natural. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. and then we're gonna be back, and then we're gonna try and hang it somewhere to see if it hangs, you know, level, and we're done. So if you made it this far into the video, appreciate everybody who has been watching. Please hit that subscribe button. I am going to be making another video here soon. Apologize for all that missing time in between here and there, but you know, I've been busy with the carpet business and a mechanic business, so it is what it is. I always got time for you guys though, so here we are back at it. Okay, that took way longer than I expected. Okay, now that all 8 of those individual ones are tied, we're gonna pull them. We're gonna pull them through. Well, not through, but tight. Trying not to pull them through, actually. Let's try to pull them individually, see if we can. Okay, that one's good. That one's seated correctly. That one's seated correctly. One last one. Okay, that one's seated correctly also. So you see how it's not noticeable? That's how, you know, that's kind of what I was going for. So we're gonna try and seat these ones as well individually. That one's seated good. That's seated. Seated. That one's seated. And that's a little high. So what we're gonna do is just give it a good yoink, yoink. Okay, that did not cut the knots, so we're good, brother. So I couldn't find anywhere to really hang it up. So we're just hanging it on my bicycle right here. And that kind of gives you a scale. These are 24-inch rims. And that is essentially a 24-inch rim. So, and these are the other ones. Now, all of these still need to be trimmed and, like, you know, given some extra TLC. But they are essentially done. Yeah, it took me about, I'd say about 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes to do everything. Obviously I was not doing it in one take, but yeah, it took me about roughly 3 hours to 2.5, around that range. Yep. So this is the finished product. I shall let you know how the client liked it, if I haven't inserted a video of me showing it to the client right now. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who's been making it to the end of these videos. I love you guys a lot.